Just about every month, we get a brand new report on the future of Moon Knight. It might become a film, it might get a second season, it might be merged into another project, something else. Whatever it is, there's always a Moon Knight update to talk about. The latest update isn't that great, or at least the first update, which came at us from Cosmic Circus, saying they got a great idea. I would hope so. But we got some other rumors to talk about, so let's talk about the split personalities that we could be seeing have a huge impact on the second season. Could you imagine if Marvel Studios was like, hey, we want to make a TV series. We don't have a good idea, but we're going to make it. Oh man, on second thought, that's exactly what happened with Secret Invasion. Never mind, I take this back. I take back what I just said. Okay, so this update came at us recently, or, well, okay, the original report isn't that recent. Came at us from Cosmic Circus, who said that they know that Marvel Studios has a great idea they want to move forward with season 2 of Moon Knight. I would certainly hope so, because they clearly planned it at the end of season 1. So this isn't that big of a scoop, I don't think. But it's some of the stuff that's happened after that with rumors and reports of what's going on. So apparently Moon Knight season 2 will heavily feature the whole split personality thing becoming more apparent to Mark, and him sort of realizing that there is this like super dark entity within him, which of course is Jake. Now this all again tracks because you kind of have to do that. But what's more interesting about this is that apparently there might be connective tissue between Jake and the evil and bad things he's done that connect him a little bit more to some of the other things that might have happened in the MCU that we haven't seen. So how I would assume that this would play out is maybe you establish that, I don't know, maybe Jake knew a Ghost Rider or something. And Ghost Rider, eventually when he meets Mark, he's like, well, I've never met you, guy, but I met your other personality. You know, things like that. Add a couple retcons in there that flesh out that maybe Moon Knight has had a different life that we don't know of, which obviously he has, because that's what the series was about, you know, living a double life in this instance, and the third one's going to have to be like a triple life. So this all kind of tracks and I think makes a lot of sense. So I'm interested to see how this plays out, if it turns out to be true. But then again, I also don't see why it wouldn't be true, you know? Like, they obviously have to deal with the split personality aspect. That's like the core of a character that they have here. So you can't just ignore and be like, well, let's do something different.